Welcome back. If you are looking for a new breakfast spot this year, Tonari Cafe is a Japanese Italian restaurant that serves coffee, sandwiches, pastries, and so much more.
So joining us today to show off some of the delicious options on their menu is Chef Katsuya Fukushima. We have Daisuke Uragawa along with Chef Mary Mendoza. Welcome to Great Day.
Thank you for having us.
Congratulations. Just opened in November, right?
Well, the cafe opened.
Okay.
And Tonari's been around for a while.
Yeah.
We did have a very short honeymoon period where COVID hit us. 3 weeks later, we closed.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like you opened and then 3 weeks later you had to close? Of course.
We were really hot, busy, and then we had to shut down. So it kind of took the,
Yeah.
But you're back
But
and
now you're
bigger
back.
and better than ever, right?
Yeah.
We're
Well,
trying.
We're part of Daikaya Group. We have in the same block we have Daikaya, Bantam King, and now Tonari.
Oh.
Oh,
So you know what you're doing.
we try.
How did the cafe come about?
Well, you know, I traveled in Italy. I went to Japan, and two countries with huge, cafe cultures, coffee culture, tea culture.
Yeah.
And we figured, it'd be nice to have something like that in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And, coffee is always good to have. Someone,
Yes.
coffee's always good to
talking
have.
to
Yeah, that's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta say. All right, what are you making here for us?
Well, this is a Delgano. Daisuke could talk a little bit about it while I prepare this.
Okay.
Well, this was first introduced in Macau, actually, 1997, I believe. But it sort of became popular during the COVID time where people couldn't go out to cafes and so on. So people started playing with it or, I guess, reinventing it in their homes. The name Dalgona comes from Korea. It's a Korean candy that's called Dalgona, and the consistency kind of reminds you of it. So, but this is basically
regular milk, whole milk, or
Whole milk,
okay.
white sugar, and instant coffee. But we use Japanese instant coffee, UCC brand, which is very popular in Japan.
Okay. So you don't have to back off from the instant coffee. You
No.
get some good instant coffee.
This is one of our most popular drinks, actually. And then you take this beautiful whipped up coffee and
It's a
sugar.
beautiful display.
And then I made one for each of you to try.
Okay.
Twist our arms here.
There you go.
wasn't difficult.
And
Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Kristen.
Cheers. Oh, it is.
You can get an espresso there,
me
or
stir it up
you
for you.
stir it. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Or you can also stay. I hear you have Wi-Fi, so if you wanted to stay and work on your computer while you,
Yeah, we want people to stay.
yeah, hang
Well,
out.
one, we want people to come,
that's a
and then we
treat.
want people to stay,
We have few regular who comes in there, to do their work.
right?
That's
Perfect
really
place.
nice. Yeah, and in a wine glass, I feel so.
Yeah, and instant coffee. Come
All right,
on.
we
Yeah.
got our drink. Daisuke,
Okay,
what do you
yep.
have there?
Well, this is onigiri. Katsuya is going to show you how it's made. But
Okay.
this is basically our soul food. In Japan, I remember my grandma making it. My mom, well, not so much, but mostly my grandma. But we're doing it sort of Italian style. So this one is the stuffing is going to be what you might see in garlic bread. So we call it garlic bread onigiri. In Italy, they do have their version of onigiri. It's called arancini or arancino. Yeah, and that's from Sicily. That's fried and so on.
Right.
But as you can see, this is made to order.
Seaweed, rice.
Right.
What was in the middle?
Oh, this is the. It's sort of like a garlic bread.
That's the garlic bread topping.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's everything that goes in a garlic bread. That's tons of butter, garlic confit, raw garlic, parsley, and breadcrumbs, toasted breadcrumbs. So it's actually a pureed
Perfect.
Yeah.
garlic bread
Yeah.
that goes in a rice
Wow.
bowl.
All right.
I know. Don't.
I know.
Sweet.
What do we have down here? We got to get all this food in.
And this is our pastry chef and head chef of Tonari, who's
Made this beautiful,
beautiful cake.
right?
Yeah, she made this beautiful cake. I'm like, you got to come if you made this beautiful cake. I can't take the
gorgeous.
credit.
Yeah. Is that French toast?
Yes, this is everyone's favorite. This is the French toast.
Perfect.
So we
thick piece
we
of
soak it in a custard 24 hours, brown butter, and then we brûle it.
so
Okay.
perfect.
Can
Thank
already
you
say
all.
the coffee's great. It looks
I know.
beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you
First
so
of all, for
much.
coming in here.
You can check out Tonari Cafe downtown on 6th Street Northwest, not far from Capital One Arena.